Hi, it's Hannah here, and in this video I want to talk about a little tribute to one of my ponies, Murphy, who sadly passed away this week at a very old age, in his 30s, and very peacefully. But he is a pony who taught me a lot. He came to me in 2004 as a rescue. He was about to be put down because of quite severe physical and behavioural issues. He had a tooth that hadn't been seen to and had grown into the opposite gum, a really bad back issues, saddle problems. He was very anxious and even quite aggressive when he arrived. He'd learned to run at people on his back legs, boxing. He used to bite, kick, headbutt, and he first taught me about how to use food to help horses begin to be able to regulate their own behaviour and then change their emotions around it. So you've just seen some training there where I was using the target, and here he'd learned to stop and back up and wait for his bucket politely. But I began right at the basics with him working in protected contact, so on the other side of a fence, really slow. Took a very long time for him to be able just to settle, relax and trust the process. But in time, especially through giving him a lot of choice, he was such a playful pony and a lot of fun. So you can see here working on loading by playing fetch, which he just absolutely loved. He loved the puzzle, he was really bright, and he really loved the games and to engage. And by using all that, it really helped him to become much more confident and much more relaxed. And I did actually get to the point of restarting him under saddle and riding him, which he really enjoyed too, but of course I was really too big for him, so we didn't do much of that and focused mostly on the groundwork and the tricks. As you'll see later, he appeared in a lot of my crazy videos over the years. But a huge piece of his rehabilitation was about allowing him to be a horse. He'd lived on his own for a long time, which was part of his problems, I think, and it took him a very long time to be able to interact with the horses. You can see him playing here with Toby and India. This is my horse India when she was young and very much full of it, but you can see how much Murphy's really engaging in the play and really enjoying it, and he was it was really nice to see him become integrated with the herd and really enjoy playing. From his time on his own, I think that impacted him quite a lot actually on his ability to be able to interact really well with other horses. So it was nice to see him come out of his shell, and you could see that playfulness throughout all of the work, with the horses and with the humans. And he even learned, he just loved to pick things up and play and explore. He'd kind of get into everything. But he actually learned with this. He was kind of at the bottom of the ranks, but he learned how to by chase the other horses with head collars or ropes, as you can see here, to get them to move if he wanted to get anything. I mean, very, very bright. And it was really nice to see this side come out of him as well. Here he's doing the splits to steal the grass on the other side of the fence. And this is him later on, just a few years ago, with his pal B, where they'd obviously been in the burrs. So all of this, it was the combination of the herd life and the training, which of course, and getting all his physical issues sorted, but really helped to bring him out of his shell, and he became such a fun, relaxed, happy, keen pony. And you can see that he starred in quite a lot of my crazy projects over the years. So take this one for example, where we were wanting to get a shot of a pony cleaning the kitchen table while I sat back and drank tea and eat cake, so we called on Murphy.
Yeah, you're fully in there.
Oh, awesome. That sounds perfect.
Got the kitchen prepped. Got our spotlights in. Most of the breakable things slightly out of reach. Hannah wearing what she always does the horses in.
Come on in then together. Good boy. Yes. We didn't put maps down. Oh, whoa. No eating. We've got so here. Boy, yes! That's it. Take two in there.
Get out of that bed, wash your face and hands.
Now be careful because this is hot. All these things are breathable.
Well, get in that kitchen, make some noise with the pots and pans.
Yes. Very good.
Well, get out of that bed, wash your face and hands. Get out of that bed, wash your face and hand. Well, get in that kitchen, make some noise with the pots and pans.
What a superstar!
Well, I shake, rattle.
I mean, to begin with, if anyone had told me he would have been able to be relaxed and happy in the kitchen, the first few years, he was a pretty scary little pony at times and obviously very unhappy. So it was amazing to get him to this stage, and for him to be happy in the house and engaging with people was just incredible. So this was him in the house again, featuring in a little short film I did in 2011, I think, but it was a ponytail, so it was a fairy tale using ponies, and this was Cinderella. So Murphy played Buttons, so he was Cinderella's sidekick and help. And here he is helping her clean the kitchen. And of course, when you need a zombie horse, who would you call? Murphy. So here he is, a little excerpt from our Halloween Zombie Horses film. And finally, he was an absolute star in our Christmas video just last year.
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see every couple tries.
So I hope you enjoyed seeing those snippets of the past nearly 15 years that I've had with Murphy. He has been hugely pivotal in my life. He came to me as he was supposed to be a rescue, rehab and rehome, and as you can see, we rescued him, we rehabilitated him, but of course he became part of the family and just had to stay. He really taught me so much about using reward-based training with abused and difficult ponies, and it was so wonderful to watch him really come out of his shell and blossom over the years. And as you can see, we had so much fun. So I was privileged that he came into my life, and I'm really glad we got to give him those extra 15 years, and he was into his 30s by the time that he died, and it was nice to have a peaceful end, and we got to be with him for it. So all in all, a really good life, and I hope you've enjoyed watching and that he's made you smile and inspired you.